What's up, guys? Today I got something special for you. This is the 2023 Can-Am Defender. Let's get into it. So one of the first things about this model is that it is a Lonestar edition. You can see it right here on the badge. There's some subtle differences between this and the other models. This is a 2023 Defender HD Max Lonestar edition. So with that, you get a few little perks and features that you wouldn't get on a standard edition. One of the big differences between this model and some of the older models is that actually all of the windows are functional on here. The back windows are roll down, and then the front two are actually automatic. Moving on over here to the back bed, we ended up ordering a Super ATV bumper, no sponsorship. It's a pretty decent sized bed. Tailgate opens real quiet like. Tailgate can support 250 pounds or 113 kilograms depending on where you're from. But yeah, they have 4 5-gallon bucket slots, so for whatever that's worth. This is not your standard let's go climb a mountain machine. This is more like I need to get around the ranch or on an off-road work site, and maybe it's really hot or really cold, because this is the AC cab model. Now with the Lonestar model, you get these beautiful seats, kind of giving an homage to, I don't know, the King Ranch, if any of y'all are familiar with that. It also comes with built-in speakers on the roof of the vehicle. Over on the driver's side, you can see we have our display. You have your winch, your headlights. You have high beam and low beam. One thing I will say about these headlights is these halogen bulbs really don't light up the road in front of you or the path in front of you. I would suggest upgrading these to the LEDs. Now, the tail lights are LEDs, but you do not get a reverse light, which I think for the price you should probably deserve a reverse light. Inside, you can see we have our steering wheel. We have our shifter up here at the top. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 front vents, and then you also have 2 defrosting vents. And word of note, you cannot turn off the defrost. If you have the air on, the defrost will be on at the same time. There's no turning that on or off. You have your rear diff lock, your 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive modes, trip, and then your standard menu. We have the JL audio, which it seems to work pretty well. These speakers light up at night, but we haven't been able to figure out how to change the color yet. So how the AC works is it has this little button right here. You can hear it kicking on, and then you have your dial. Then you have your dial to change for the temperature. You click it once for auto, and you click it again for your fan speed, and you can change that. You can have it on heat, cool, or auto. Another interesting feature is this actually pops up and then it comes out, and so you have yourself a little toolbox. So for more storage, you can go ahead and pop up this seat, and then you actually have a storage tote built in underneath. You can have up to, I believe, 3 of these totes, 1 on the passenger side and then 2 on each side in the back. You cannot have one underneath the driver's seat, to my understanding. You have your oh shit bar right here. It's nice and big, so that way you, and if you have a smaller middle passenger, can grab on if you decide to take this rock climbing, even though I suggest not doing that. These windshields, everything on here is glass, real glass, so you break a windshield, it's going to cost you, I believe the dealer said, it's going to run you about $2,000, and I think that was before install. So again, this is not a rock climbing machine. This is a take out around the ranch or on the job site. You know, you take the CEO, the VP in this to go and check everything out on a build. You can see you have a decent amount of leg room. I'm about 5'10", and I've at least 4 inches for my knees, and then clearly plenty of headroom. You also have a bar back here to grab onto, so that's nice for anyone that's going to be sitting in the back. And then, as I said, you got the roll down windows, so the back passengers won't be left out on all the fun of rolling their windows up and down. So as a side passenger, you can see you still have plenty of room right here. You have 2 cup holders. You have 2 more cup holders right here. There's little slits, which I imagine you can use to fit your phone in there, to have your phone in a safe place. We used it for that the other day. And then you have a small little cubby. One of the complaints that I would have about the Can-Am Defender is that I do kind of wish there was a little bit more foot space. So like I was saying, it looks like it's a decent amount of foot space, but in all reality, right here, you have your foot that goes right here, and then your other foot that can go farther back. I just wish that there was some kind of way that they could have designed it to where your feet would be a little bit more even. That's just a personal preference for me. I don't know about for other people, but that's kind of how I feel about it. There you have it, the 2023 Can-Am Defender Lonestar Edition. If you'd like to know more about the product, go ahead and leave some comments down. Maybe I'll make another video more in depth. Other than that, you guys have a great one. We'll see you next time.